Welcome to OG Comics Review. Guys, gals, friends, foes, and hoes. I am the OG, coming to you from Panama City Beach, Florida, living the three-stripe life. You're supposed to be able to see that. We're going to go over some eBay buys and some variant covers. And we're going to go over two questions from some of my homies in Tucson, Arizona. And we're going to go over, we're going to go over some toys. First off the bat, this is an eBay buy. This is from 1967. This is the beautiful Jim Steranko art. Guys, I got to tell you, hold on here. Let's get that light out of here. This was literally folded right down the middle. It's the story, I guess, of when some kid buys this way back in the day, folds it and puts it in his back pocket. Or it was the mailman. Anyway, I'm still happy with it. I love my buy. It's probably a 3. I don't buy them for the grades. I buy them because I like them. Excuse me again. We have Thor from 1970, Thor 180, artwork by Neil Adams. Very nice. Prince Namor, the Savage Submariner. Like I told you all, the story. Back in the day, we thought it was Prince Namor, the Submariner. We didn't know what a what a mariner was. We found this out actually by Stan Lee. Back in the day, used to read a comic strip, and he was reading Fantastic Four. Well, the Fantastic Four was taking on Prince Namor, the Submariner. We had never heard of Submariner before. We always thought it was Submariner. Submariner sounded so cool, but now it is Submariner. But once in a while, the OG will say Submariner. Anyway, this is issue 66, 20 cents. And this is from 1973. Gorgeous cover. Orca. Just beautiful. Look at all those colors. It pops. This is in great condition. This is probably a 4. Guys, a 4 is great for something that old. If you can find something, a higher grade from a comic book from the 60s or the 70s, they took great care of it. They were most likely a comic collector. Good find if you can find that. This was a cover by. This is Warlock 11. This is from 1975. Bronze Age. It's a Starlin cover, and I just loved it. Here comes Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, issue 29, 12 center. Art by Gene Colan. This came out in 1967. And I got to tell you, the condition of this comic book is fantastic. It's got a white background, and a lot of times what hurts these white background comic books is they do yellow over time. You're wanting to know what happened to the glove? I ripped through it. So, sorry, the OG is, he's going to be left-handed today, which I do write left-handed. This, you guys know I'm on my Hitler kick for covers. This is The Unknown Soldier. This is beautiful Joe Kubert art. Can I get that without glare? Not so much. Let's do this. Nope, you're going to get some glare. Sorry about that, guys, gals. Beautiful cover, though. Here you have Hitler looking at something, a Rembrandt that's nobody's ever seen before, and the Unknown Soldier has it rigged with explosives to blow up in his face. Here we have a variant cover of Miles Morales, Spider-Man. The beauty of this is Miles Morales taking on the Predator. I love those covers. Do I want the Predators? Marvel owns the Predator line. Everything to do with Predator and Alien. I don't want them to cross over into the Marvel world. I like them separated. Both books are good reads, but this I just had to have. It took me a while to get a hold of it too, for a good OG price. I paid $4. Guys, when on newsstand it was $3.99. $4. You get stuck with shipping and handling, usually that's another $4. So $8. Variant cover by John Romita Jr. This is a 1 in 25. That means your local comic book shop had to buy 25 issues to get the variant cover. I don't know. It's kind of tricky how that works. I don't know if I subscribe to that. I can't see a comic book shop like mine, which is a lower volume store, buying 25 just to get a hold of this. I mean, it's nice. It has meaning and value to me because it's John Romita Jr. and it is Wolverine as Patch. Wears an eye patch and nobody's supposed to recognize who he is. Crazy. But that's the 1 in 25 ratio, and that's how that works. Question from Tucson, Arizona, the 85710. Oh, it's been a while. Boba Fett. This is a old question, actually. Well, it's an old topic. I loved Boba Fett. A lot of people didn't like it because they wanted to see a vicious Boba Fett, the most feared bounty hunter out there. I liked it because this was supposed to be a Boba Fett that was on the verge. Remember, when the Tusken Raiders took him in and he earned their respect and trust, he was going to leave that whole bounty hunter life behind. He was going to live out his days with the Tusken Raiders. They were killed. The whole tribe was killed. Thus, he was thrown back into the life that he knew. Now, he is not as vicious, but going into season 2, supposedly they say that he's going to be a little bit more vicious. We'll see how Disney handles that. I liked it. I liked it a lot. We all always theorize, did Boba Fett die when he fell into the jaws of that creature? And I saw a picture, I don't know if it's from a card or whatever, and it showed Boba Fett in the bowels with his knife cutting his way out. And I sent it to my good amigo L in Phoenix, Arizona, big Star Wars fan. Is this what happened? Is this how he survived? Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I'm down for it. I still have not seen the latest Star Wars Andor, something like that. I still haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna have to check it out. Question number 2. This is good. This is good. This comes from Larry Muirhead in Tucson, Arizona. OG, not Star Wars, Star Trek. Star Trek Lost in Space. Guys, both of these shows came out in 1965, between 1965 and 69. They both lasted 3 seasons. 3 seasons. And then they were canceled. I would have to say Lost in Space, believe it or not. I loved Lost in Space. I loved the cast. I loved the ship, the Jupiter 2. I loved that robot. I have multiple B9 robots, and I'll share those with you. The OG will show those to you. But I was a big Star Trek fan, grew up making cardboard phasers, all that stuff. Loved it. But I would have to say that, excuse me, I would have to say that Lost in Space is going to edge out Star Trek. As cheesy as it was, Lost in Space. Hands down, perhaps. Anyway, we're going to bring this one to an end. The next video will be going over the top 5, the final 4, or the fateful 4 comic books that we just selected. Hopefully, I can come up with some. The X titles are blowing up. Don't sweat on them. DC is putting out some good stuff. Oh, one other question too I had from John Babcock in Manhattan, Kansas. John asked, what's up with Black Adam? Black Adam seems to, it's not a bomb. It's not what I would call a bomb, but it did not make its projected number. It's sad. I just watched Black Adam last night. I loved that movie. I thought Dr. Fate was fantastic. I liked Hawkman. I could have went a different direction with Atom Smasher and the Tornado Head girl. They didn't hold my interest at all. But I loved that movie. I thought the effects were good. I thought I thought it was real good. I don't know what happened. The ending, the the trailer with Henry Cavill as Superman, it blew up. It was awesome. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Black Adam. We'll talk a little bit further on Dwayne, The Rock Johnson, and DC, where they stand on another show. We're going to step out of here. We'll see you stepping into the AM. Make sure that you do press or slap the ass on that like button. Support the OG. Visit your local comic book store. Let's talk. We are out.